do you reset your benefits or do you relapse when you're practicing Nofap and you have S3X, and then also semen retention if you have S3X? You guys are going to see how these are pretty much related. A viewer commented down below on one of my other videos that, you know, hey, is it a relapse if I have S3X every 2 weeks? I'm talking in code here, guys. I will be talking in code just for this video so you guys kind of understand. But if you guys do understand what I'm talking about, don't forget to drop me that thumbs up. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive right into the video. So first thing I want to cover is, you know, Nofap. What is it? So pretty much it's going to be PMO, you know, where you abstain from it. You don't do it. You stay away from the spicy content, which is the P. You stay away from the meat beating, which is the M. And then releasing your seed, that's the climax, which is the O. You guys probably know what I'm talking about on the O part. And that's where semen retention comes into play, is, you know, you're retaining your seed, you're not hitting your climax, you're not releasing, you're not letting go of it. So that's how these two are pretty much tied in. They're pretty much the same thing, you know, but Nofap pretty much covers spicy content. And then also the meat beating, you know, you can still edge and shit like that on semen retention. I wouldn't recommend it, but you know, it's one of those things that you could do. So anyways, to answer the viewer's question, hey, is it a relapse or is it a reset? So here's the thing, you know, depends on what you're practicing. If obviously I wouldn't be watching any spicy content or anything like that. It's not good for your brain. It's really bad for you. So I wouldn't watch any spicy content. You know, there's tons and tons of videos out there that explain how pretty much spicy content affects your brain. It gives you a false reality, and then you start wanting more and more, you know, how can I say it, more intensive videos. That's the best way to put it for you guys. Anyways, so releasing your seed, you know, if it's natural through the actual way, through an actual chick and all that, in my honest opinion, I think it's fine, but it depends on how often you do it. So like the viewer or the person that commented on my other video, he mentioned about like every 2 weeks. So in my honest opinion, that's not too bad, and you guys will see exactly why I say that's not too bad. But that's just my honest opinion. Everybody's different. It all depends on what you want to do, what you're trying to get, what you're trying to achieve. So if you're trying to achieve benefits and all that, you're going to be getting set back with brain fog probably for the first 3 days. After that, like how I say, it's like a tank. So think about it like this. It's a water tank. You keep on filling up your water tank. Every time you keep on going an extra day, your seed keeps on being stored. And then you reset every 2 weeks. You know, you lose a little bit, but it's not like you go completely depleted. You would have to reset again probably the next following day. Reset a little bit. Let's say you go another week, another 2. You keep on building it up. Then you reset. And you keep on building it up and reset. And you know, it just depends. You guys will notice more and more with your benefits and all that. It's one of those things that you go based off of how you're feeling. You have to be like, oh, you know what, am I noticing the brain fog? Am I feeling exhausted? Do I feel like there's less and less eye contact? But here's the thing, this is what I noticed with myself. So I'll be honest with you guys. I practice, you know, seed retention with girls and all that while having S3X, and I'll tell you guys, you know, I still can perform. I just don't release the seed. So best way I put it is pretty much blue circles. That's what I'm gonna just say for, you know, YouTube purposes and all that. You end up kind of getting to that point where you get blue circles, and it's really interesting. It's kind of bad and all that. Anyways, some of you guys be like, what's even the point of having S3X if you're just doing that? Well, for the benefits and all that. So you can still perform to, you know, to a certain extent. But what I'm trying to get at is, you know, let's say you do end up releasing your seed. Well, you're going to be getting that brain fog. I know, in my honest opinion, because I have experienced this, you know, you'll get brain fog for probably the first 3-4 days. And then after that, you'll start feeling more and more energetic, more clear, more smarter. You're gonna be like, oh, you know what, I'm waking up really energetic. And then also, guys, here's the thing, you know, if you practice S3X, women actually give you like a little bit of a testosterone boost. It's weird. You also get testosterone from, you know, keeping your seed within. There's one study out there that, you know, they talk about this. But anyways, so with that being said, you know, like women can actually boost your testosterone. It builds up your confidence, and you know, it's one of those things. So you're kind of losing a little bit, but you're also gaining a bit. So keep that in mind. You know, I'm not saying go out there and just go party like fun or anything like that. If you guys understand what I'm talking about, I'm trying to keep it clean for YouTube purposes. But you know, if you do have chicks in that certain way, it can really benefit you. But then also, if you're doing it a little too much, it can drain you. So it just depends on what you're trying to do, what you're trying to achieve. If you're just trying to focus on yourself, why would you just tempt yourself like that? You know, it's one of those things that you have to take into consideration. Take the time to think about it. Be like, oh, okay, what are my goals? What are my values? What do I want? Which is more important, the fun or the benefits, or can I use both of them in together? It's one of those things. It's a personal choice. It all depends on you guys. You can honestly have both, but it takes a little bit of time and effort, some mental game also as well, because you have to be like, oh shit, you know what, I can't release my seed, and you prioritize that. But you can still have fun, but you can't release it. So it's one of those things. It's like, you know what, why am I doing it and all that? But anyways, guys, that's gonna pretty much wrap up the video. So hopefully this answered you know, the comment down below for the person that asked it. I forgot who asked it. I was just looking at the comment, reading it, but I didn't look at the username and all that. But anyways, don't forget to drop me the thumbs up if you guys appreciate this video. I would really appreciate that like. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, you might want to consider checking out some of my other videos. But anyways, if you stayed here all the way to the end, I just want to say thank you, and I hope you guys have a great day, and you guys take care.